Oh, it's freezing in the six today. Snowy in the six. It's freezing here, but I'm going to spit some heat, some fire in your direction to heat up your day and get you some good wins. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through how to close high ticket B2B clients. And we're going to start right at the beginning. Okay. I'm sure you can go ahead and search up how to get people through Facebook or email and all that stuff. I'm going to show you the very bare bones foundations on how to really do this process. Now, to give you a little bit of context, a lot of clients that I work with typically are service based, they're online, they probably run an agency or a coaching program, right? They're high ticket, and maybe they've got a lot of inbound leads coming right from referrals, but they do not have a proven outbound process that's reliable, consistent, predictable to generate their ideal client. Okay, this is where we start. Okay, so I'm going to show you exactly how to do this, and we're going to jump in right now. All right, so the main idea is, of course, I'm sure you've heard this before, but it's having one audience, one channel, and one offer. Now, this is specific to outbound, right? It works with inbound as well, obviously. But if you want to have an outbound mechanism or an outbound system that's going to generate you ideal clients, you need to have a focused offer on one audience using one channel. Okay. Now, a lot of clients that I work with, they help everybody. We've been able to help the real estate niche, the fitness niche, this niche, that niche. It's like, that's great. Okay. That's awesome that you can work with a lot of people. But if you want a reliable outbound process, we need to focus on one person, okay? One person that shares a desired transformation and has a big problem, okay? So that's where we need to start. So it's knowing your audience. Now, what I recommend for our clients, and I'll give you an example of what we do, but you want to go with the niche that you get the best results for and the ones that you know the best. Okay. So you know that market very, very well. Okay. So we start here with like, who are you targeting? All right. And what's the one problem that they struggle with? And what's the one big transformation that they're looking for? Okay. Start there. And then how can you solve the problem and provide their solution? Now, if you're sitting here going, we have a good hypothesis, right? It's okay, but we don't have a really crisp idea on how to really form what it is that their biggest struggle is, what it is that they want for a big transformation, and how do we solve that problem? Well, you probably already got the answer to this one, right? Your mechanism will most likely be the solution to their problem, but odds are they've probably already heard your solution, right? If you run a Facebook ads agency, right? That is extremely, extremely red ocean. It's very diluted nowadays, where when somebody hears that, they probably heard all the claims before, right? So you need to switch it up, right? I'm going to show you how to do that right at the end of this, okay? So where do we start? How do we really form a solid offer for one ideal target audience, right? With the channel that we're going to use, right? The channel at this point doesn't really matter, but it's more so the offer formed around the one audience that we want to target. Okay, so where do we start, right? Well, we're going to look at past clients that we've helped and answer the question: why did they go with you, right? Why did they want to work with you in the first place, right? Because there was a reason why, even if you don't even serve that niche anymore, right? There's probably some key factors or advantages as to why they worked with you, right? There's probably a big benefit. All right. So we're going to find out that information, right? Then we want to know what kind of results did we get for them specifically. Okay. We want to extract that information because it's probably going to be similar to the people that you want to help. All right. And then we want to refer to any case studies or testimonials that you have. Okay. And if you're sitting there going, we haven't collected ours yet, don't worry. I'm going to take you through a process right now to go ahead and gain a case study so that you can go ahead and form a solid offer. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a list of clients that we've helped and or already helping. Okay. If you're already helping them, that's fine too. All right. We're going to identify the easiest channel for communication. So if that's email, that's email. If it's Slack, Discord, whatever it may be. Okay. However, you can go ahead and get a hold of them the best, most efficient way possible. And then you're going to invite them to jump on a quick 15-minute chat. Okay. Emphasis on the quick 15-minute chat. We want this to be very quick. We don't want to take too much time out of their day and yours as well, of course. Okay. The next thing here is you're going to use this email template. All right. You're going to use this right here. And you're going to reach out and you can use a subject line like, "Hey, John, are you all right?" Or, "Hey, John, just checking in," right? Something that's going to make them open up the email, of course, and not forget about you, right? So we're going to go, hey, John, hope you've been all right and all is well with you. I'm doing some market research and wanted to quickly reach out and ask if you'd be open to having a short 15-minute conversation about your experience while working together. I'd love to hear your feedback and any insights you have. If you're up for it, what does your calendar look like this week or next for a quick chat? All right. Or if it's easier, you can book a session that works best for you here. Insert your calendar link, right? Very best, your name. Okay. I've used this. It's worked perfectly. So if it ain't broke, you don't need to fix it. Okay. So use this exact script. You can go ahead. If you need to change it, I mean, I wouldn't change it too much, but just use this. All right. Then essentially what you're going to do is you're going to use these 6 questions here to just extract a testimonial from them, right? And you're going to also use it as leverage to understand your market, right? You're going to get market insight as to who your ideal client is, right? And you're going to learn a little bit more about them while gaining a case study testimonial, right? So it's kind of like a 2 birds, 1 stone kind of situation here, right? So you're going to ask them, you're going to get on the call, like, hey, John, how's it going? Great. Yeah, we can just jump right in. I don't want to take up too much time. Yeah, sure. How's it going here? Blah, 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 right? Who are you? What do you do? Right? You can go ahead and also ask them to record the call too, right? Just get them to record it so you can record the case study as well. But just go ahead. Yeah. So tell me who you are and what exactly do you do, right? And they're going to tell you, and then you go, okay, what were you doing before we started working together, right? We're doing this, this, this. Okay. What was the experience like while working together, right? What were the results that you've seen after working together? If you were to recommend this to a friend, what would you say to them? And for the people on the fence that are watching this, what would you say to them, right? So what you're going to be able to get here, especially from the first 4 questions here, is basically what it's like to work with you, right? And you're going to understand what was their situation before working together and what was it like while working together and after, right? So you're going to basically learn what was their current state, right? The biggest desired transformation that they wanted and the biggest problem that they had, and then how you were able to solve that and give them that transformation, right? And ideally, you want to do this with about 5 to 10 clients that you've had. If you don't have 5 clients, maybe like 3, but hopefully you've had people that you've been able to help in the past, even if it's like a different service. Okay. Understand what it is that you've helped them with. And ideally, you want to pair that to the niche that you're going after, ideally in that same niche that you were going to be targeting with these type of case studies. Okay. So this will give you a hypothesis on how to enter the market and start generating these B2B clients that are going to be high ticket for you, okay? Because they all share a very similar commonality when it comes to problems and desires, okay? From there, you want to go ahead and make yourself different from the rest of the market when you do the outreach or you run campaigns to go ahead and generate qualified book calls, right? What we do for our clients is we set them up with campaigns that are outbound, right? Organic outbound that are going to go ahead and leverage this kind of system, this kind of model, but a little bit more in detail so that they're getting their exact ideal client on the phone with them and closed using our conversion process as well. Okay, so what you want to do is craft your Excalibur, what we call your Excalibur, or your proprietary method. So this is the sword that's slicing through the market. All right, you are going to be different than everybody else offering something similar to you in order to stand out. So for example, if you do Facebook ads, right? We're not going to say that you do Facebook ads anymore. Even if you do Facebook ads, that's not what your offer is, okay? We need to offer something better, more, okay? More value of what it is that your ideal client is looking for. But of course, you need to do the research on this first, like we just did, okay? So what you want to come here and do is explain what your niche is. So who is your specific niche that you're targeting? Let's say, for example, right now we're going to use like real estate. Okay. Let's say you want to target real estate agents in companies that are, only a couple years old or, a year or 2 old. Okay. They're brand new real estate companies, right? Or real estate agents, should we say? Sorry, new real estate agents. Okay. And the transformation is that they want more qualified buyers. Okay. They want more qualified buyers coming through their door, right? And how you deliver that is through, let's say, Facebook ads. Let's say it's you do content. Let's say you do YouTube ads, whatever it may be, Google. All right. And so you have like a full service. Okay. Describe how you deliver the transformation that they're looking for. Okay. Now identify if there is anybody else that helps them make a similar transformation. Is there anybody else in your space that is doing something similar that specifically works with real estate agents that you know of, you can search up and look at who are they and what are they doing? What is the messaging on their pages? What is the messaging on their offer? Go learn that. Okay. Be honest and put it down here. All right. In your own opinion, what makes you different from the competitors that are already helping in this niche, right? That are already delivering this kind of transformation? Go ahead and find that out. Right. Or sorry, don't find that out. You should already know. Okay. You should already know that. So put that down. All right. Put that down and explain, why are you different? Okay, why can you stand out? Put that down. All right, the next thing here, if you have clients, right, like we did, we referenced the niche investigation portion up here at the top. Okay, what were they saying about you? Okay, and why did they buy from you or go with your service instead of somebody else? Right, go put that down. All right, make sure you acknowledge it here. And then what kind of feedback did you get when you were asking them questions? You want to state exactly what it is that they said, verbatim, right? Paraphrase exactly what it is that they're, or sorry, don't paraphrase, but just phrase exactly what it is that they're saying to you, word for word, because odds are that's exactly what it is that other real estate agents are going to be feeling, or other, fitness influencers, or whoever you're helping, right? Odds are they're feeling the exact same things. So put down what they say verbatim. Don't paraphrase or edit their feedback. Okay, don't do that. Keep it very raw. All right. And then how would you summarize the main advantage or difference that they receive from working with you? Okay. What's your core advantage? Okay. Is it speed on delivery? Is it results? Is it communication? Is it consulting, coaching? What is the one thing that sticks out about you that you know you can deliver better than anybody else? That you know that has helped them achieve their desired transformation. Okay, so keep that in mind. Number 9, okay, look at the raw verbatim. What is it that you can coin as your reinforcing advantages about you and your company? What is it that you can coin as yours? So, for example, what we have at High Income Society is we have what's called a reliable scaling process. All right. We also help our clients put in, high level consulting practices in place so that we help them get exactly what it is that they need help with. And then we help them get a predictable and quality lead process and closing process in place that's going to allow them to get the ideal client through their door. All right. So we're really just putting exactly what it is that we've been told, right? And we put that in place for our clients. We show them, hey, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a reliable scaling process. We consult you and train your team on exactly how to leverage this process and system to save you time, right? And scale in house. Okay. We build this whole system for you, and then we make sure we give you the process to not only target your ideal client, but actually convert them consistently and predictably. Okay. So those are our 3 main advantage. Okay. Well, you need to understand what your 3 are, right? It's going to be different for everybody, but make sure you put yours down. All right. And then that's essentially how you're going to go from a red ocean area of fighting with everybody in that niche to a blue ocean where essentially you're carving out your own mechanism, your own proprietary method to make sure that people are going to come to you over the competition. Okay, now I'll dive into the proprietary method on a separate video and go a little bit more deeper into that and how we formed ours as well. But I'll make sure for now we'll just kind of stick to this process. But the old way of doing this would have been, I give real estate agents leads, right? Or I get real estate agents leads. Okay. I do lead generation for real estate agents. Okay. That's old. Okay. Everybody's heard that by now, right? That's like 10 years old, probably. Okay. You can't say that anymore, right? Unless you're like in person meeting somebody and just want to make it very brief. But what you want to do when you're doing outreach and when you're getting these clients and you're getting them on the phone with you and closing them at high ticket rates, right? You want to tell them, I specifically help real estate agents find pre-qualified buyers to increase their gross commission income and acceptance rate without spending money on Facebook ads, completely done for you. Okay. Now, obviously, if you do Facebook ads, you would say, without using Google. Or if you do Google, you'd say without using Facebook ads. Whatever your mechanism is, okay? Whatever they've heard before, we want to X-day that, okay? We're getting rid of the pain that they've dealt with before. Oh, we hate Facebook ads. We don't want to deal with Facebook ads. Okay, we're not gonna do it with Facebook ads. We're gonna do it a different way, okay? Even if you do a little bit of ad spend for Facebook ads, you just negotiate that with your client. But at the same time, You want to get rid of the pain that they've already experienced and focus on exactly what they want. They want qualified buyers to obviously buy the homes and go with them, but also they want to increase their gross commission income and acceptance rate. So you do that by doing the digging, right? Do the digging on your niche. What is it they want? What is it that they don't want, right? And we also tell them it's completely done for you. Okay, so if you're a service-based business, obviously you're going to be doing that for them, running ads, stuff like that. Okay, so you want to be more specific. You want to be more in depth with what it is that they're looking for. Okay, and you can even use, you know, a formula like this, right? So like this. So you can go like, I help niche to specific, or you could say just say to uh, solve problem and get desired result by using, proprietary method. Or you could say uh, without pinpoint, right? And then still say by using proprietary method at the end of this. So this is like a good formula to use for something like that. All right. So keep in mind that this is what's really going to separate you from the rest of the market if you are looking to really build a profitable outbound channel that is going to get you more of your high ticket B2B clients. This is where you need to start. The conversion process is a whole another different story. What you need to really focus on is getting the bare bones in place, right? What is it that really makes this audience that you're looking for tick? Right? Because you're going to be able to convert more of them when you understand them more in depth, even if it's just a hypothesis, even if you just go in with, like, I think this is what it is. This is what we've been able to collect for information with problems, desired results, obstacles, pain points, all that stuff, fears, doubts, everything. When you get all that in place, you can at least form a message or an offer around that that's going to stand out more compared to your competition. Really, like what the idea is. You got to stand out, right? And then when you name your proprietary method, it could be something that's more, um, towards the ideal client that you're going towards. So naming your proprietary method could be something like, if you're doing real estate, with the um, uh, uh, real estate buyers magnet or something like that, or blueprint, right? Real estate buyers blueprint, right? RE, they know it's real estate, right? Real estate buyers blueprint, something like that, right? And it would sound, I'm going off the top of my head here. I could do something a hell of a lot better than this, but we're just spitballing right now. But ideally, you want to do something that's niche related for your proprietary method. Ours is a little bit different just because it goes with the actual mechanism. So ours is called the ISM model, or the insider scaling method, right? So what that really insinuates is that we put an in-house client acquisition inside of your business to scale with. So it's the insider scaling method. That way you're also getting not only just an insider method inside of your company, but you're getting insider information from us and our team that is getting the best information to scale companies right now on the market. So that essentially is how we named ours. Now you can do a similar process, but you want to keep it probably niche related. If again, this is if you are in a red ocean area where your mechanism is long drawn out, right? The flame has burnt out. There is no fire behind what it is that you're offering. So, for example, TikTok ads, right? Right now, I'm pretty sure TikTok ads are still pretty hot. So you could just go in and be like, hey, we're going to run your TikTok ads for e-commerce companies, or hey, we're going to do your YouTube ads for, cosmetic products or whatever it might be, or your coaching program. That stuff is still pretty hot, right? If you were to go, hey, we're going to do your Facebook ads for your, I don't know, dentistry, right? To get more people to get braces. I mean, you might still get some if they're unsatisfied with their last vendor, but it's been done. It's been done for ages. Okay, you don't want to enter that that niche or that niche with that type of offer, because it's going to drown out fairly quickly to everybody else that's already established in there. Okay, so you might as well go a different route, or you're going to be packaging it in a way that is going to be unique compared to the rest of the market offering their services, if you go for somebody like in dentistry or something like that, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so that is a pretty good explanation and a pretty damn good way to go ahead and start generating more high level B2B high ticket clients that you can close. Um, and we'll dive more into that on following videos as well. But go ahead, leave a comment down below, like the video, subscribe if you like this for more, and I'll also leave a link to this document in the description so you go ahead and access it yourself, file, make a copy, and you'll have it for your own as well. All right, take care.